Salay, once a satellite town of Bagan, is probably one of the most interesting and historically rich destinations in Myanmar that you have not heard of before. Originating about 800 years ago, Salay is home to numerous historical sites, ancient pagodas, and has been influenced by the British presence in the 20th century. Situated along the eastern banks of the Ayeyarwady River in Magway region, the closest city is that of Chowk. It is also just about 30 miles away from Bagan. We checked into Salay Riverview Inn at Salay House. This was once an ancient trading house from the colonial era built in 1906. Today, the house has been renovated and restored for visitors to dine, stay, and shop for antiques, all while learning about the colonial heritage of the place. There are a total of 55 colonial buildings constructed between 1850 to 1948 that still stand today, though many have not been well taken care of and have since fallen into disrepair. One of the main highlights of Salay would be its historical buildings. Expect to see some ancient pagodas that look very similar to those in Old Bagan, wooden monasteries over 100 years old, all without the hordes of local and foreign tourists. One of the most famous monasteries is the Yok Song Thong, a 130-year-old monastery that has since been converted to a museum and is home to lots of antiques built with over 150 teak poles. Next, stop by the Sin Bin Sargio Pagoda, built in AD 1174 by King Narapati Situ, and see the myriad of paintings inside. There are also various kinds of Bagan-era stupas side by side, monasteries and meditation halls, and beautiful glass mosaic art within its interior. Don't forget to check out the nearby Sin Bin Nakamong Temple, just about 5 minutes away by tuk-tuk. Lastly, end your day off with a relaxing sunset boat ride and take in the breathtaking views along the Ayeyarwady River while having a cup of tea. Salay is a quaint and lovely destination for a day trip, or for pagoda lovers, perhaps a little longer stay. Though its tourism infrastructure might be far from that of Bagan's, the peace and quiet more than makes up for the little inconveniences. Whether or not you've been to Bagan, this is certainly an interesting place to consider visiting one day.